Well, hello everyone. This is our Black Friday roundup. Hi, Owen.
Hiya.
Good to join me. So, Owen, for those of you that have been a little bit out of touch, Owen got married how many months ago now, Owen? Grace would know
4.
to the day. 4 months Owen's been married. Owen's in
Yeah.
York and we're normally in Peterborough, but we're out in Cyprus at the minute. So I love how we can do this. And so
Yeah.
great to have you. Thank you for joining me, Owen. And so we've been busy putting together, we've got some deals that we're offering ourselves for Black Friday. And then we've also got some partner deals that we've found. We've been emailing them out, but we said it'd be quite fun to do this as a live. And also looking around, we want to hear from you as well, either now on the live or if you watch this back and over the next couple of days and spot anything, let us know in the comments if you're finding any good deals, and share the love, because we all like to see a good deal. Oops, pressing the wrong button there. The only thing is, Owen, correct me if I'm wrong, people can't put comments in, can they, can't put links
But
into
not links. Yeah. But a lot of it will, if it's like, for example, Elgato, just instead of putting elgato.com, just say Elgato kind of thing.
Yeah, and the actual item itself that people have seen.
Yeah.
So do let us know if you, as and when you get on. We're really keen to. I'm just having a look, actually. That's those comments. Okay, that's me posting to all. Let us know when you're here, and realise we haven't got an intro this time. We just wanted to get straight into it, but we can kick this off. Actually, Owen, before I haven't even asked you this. This isn't primed at all. Have you found any Black Friday deals yourself? That you've, without giving away any surprises of Christmas presents that you might have bought people or anything, or anything at home?
Not really that we've not written down today.
No.
A lot of, or the only other one that I've really seen was a TubeBuddy one, which I think they've kind of made a bundle. And if people are interested, we can look at that in a bit.
Okay.
But
Nothing
yeah.
personally that you've been. Are you as bad as me? I've got my little
No,
wish
not
list.
really.
I've been looking at drones and diving equipment and all kinds of things, going, oh, but it's 10% off. I really should go out and buy it. Yeah. I am a bit of a sucker for this. And I do love how Amazon will kind of show you your basket and it will tell you the things that you've been looking at and what offers are there. But hey ho, we'll find some as we get through anyway. But cool. Right, so let's have a look first of all then. In fact, what we should just say is so this kind of coincided, didn't it? We've been talking, we've just started a new newsletter today that we've sent out to our audience.
Yeah.
And we were thinking that this works nicely as well, that at the same time as us sending out a newsletter, we could also do like a monthly roundup as well and bring all that information on here. So this is the first, but we're not going to be doing this as a roundup. We're strictly going to stick to Black Friday theme today and see what we can come up with. So do check out though. Next month we'll be coming on here. Well, I don't know actually how it's going to work at the end of December, but the plan is that we will come on here and we'll do a bit of a roundup of things that we've found. We're going to talk about Ecamm, Kajabi, YouTube, camera, microphone, equipment like that. Things that we've spotted through the month, updates, maybe videos that we've posted, and we just want to have a bit of a summary for the month. And yeah, hopefully people will like that. So let's jump into this then. So first of all, Owen, we've got our own offers. So these are courses that we've got, and the first of those is Impact. So Impact is like, this is the course that we started with. It's our baby really, and started out as Pro Video Academy, now called Impact. And so what we've done here, we haven't put this bundle together before, have we? We've firstly discounted 50% off so $9.97 is what Impact should be. That's reduced down half price to start with. And then we've also added into it some of the courses that you've made. So we've got our Final Cut Pro Editor, which, if I'm right, we've got about 50 videos in that. Yeah. So
something like that. Yeah.
yeah, it's a very full-on course there, and it's fantastic. We've had some really good feedback about that, and that is normally $199, that course. Owen then did the same thing because Final Cut Pro's Mac, and for those that aren't on Macs or don't want to get that, CapCut is PC and Mac, and I believe it's free, Owen. Yeah.
Yep.
So the CapCut editor, and you went through, I know when we looked at this and I'd said to you, try and find an editor that you like. We're using Filmora before, different ones, and you really liked actually the CapCut editor, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we got that one in there as well as $99 typically. And then we've got our virtual video editor. So if you don't fancy doing your editing yourself and you want to outsource it, which is exactly what we now do and have done for, actually, it's been 4 years. Neville said to me earlier that about writing in like a reference. I just kind of realized he'd said something about working like this with 4 years. So fantastic. We work with a video editor, we outsource it. And what we've done in that training is we will help you find an editor like ours, how to do the interview process, and most importantly, how to work with them week in, week out. And we've put all that together in there. That again is a $199 course, and that is available to you. So we've discounted Impact, brought that down to $495, and then we're giving you for free Final Cut Pro Editor, CapCut Editor, and Virtual Video Editor. So there's $1,500 worth of deal there, and you're bringing that down to $499. Hey, Anthony, good to see you. So that's our first offer in here. You'll see that we've got this ticker that's going to keep running around in here, and all the details of these are down in the description. So our next one over, I feel like one of these what do they call them? Like the Rach, what do you call them? The websites where you're buying stuff, the shopping channels. Like we're kind of coming up with our next deal now. This is Ecamm Live Academy, and what we're doing, we've typically $199 is our Ecamm Live Academy. It's a fantastic online course that we've got. There's about 9 hours worth of content in there that you can access today, work through. There's nothing on Ecamm that we haven't covered in that training. And then we also have what's called our ELA Live. So twice a year, we run a 2-week virtual live boot camp. And you can come and join us in that. So when you buy at this price, you get a free ticket into that. And normally, Ecamm Live Academy, we sell $199. As you can see on there, there's a lot that's already in there. It's already discounted down. And 30% off means that comes down to $139 for this Black Friday weekend. The next one up is YouTube Academy, and we've brought that down. Again, that was a $199 course. We've brought that down 30% off, brings it down to $139. Thank you, Rach. Rach is just popping links in there actually to help you out. It's a whole family event here. So yeah, YouTube Academy. Again, we use YouTube. We love it. It's where most of our customers find us. Certainly when we look on our email list, nearly everybody has come from our YouTube channel, and we just want to help people to get the same success and use YouTube, know how to use it as a powerful marketing tool. Owen, do you want to just mention something about the YouTube marketers community?
I mean, it's it's our community that goes along with it. We do each month we do a kind of a bigger call, and then we have a kind of in between mid-month catch up as well. So that's kind of 2 calls a month.
What sort of thing?
A kind of constant group. Yeah.
What are we covering on there? What kind of things are we helping people with?
It's
not just setting up a channel, is it?
Largely it's led by... Pardon?
It's not just setting up the channel, is it?
No, it's largely led by what people are asking questions about and things like that, that we can kind of respond to. And
Yeah, definitely. So we're doing things like people are asking, trying to find the right titles, aren't they? And we've got people that have recorded videos, or they've put a script together and asking us for feedback on it before they post it. Feedback on thumbnails, really anything like that you're doing to do with your YouTube channel, we cover that in there. So you're getting a month's access into that. So much like we just said with Ecamm, you get access to the online training. You can work through everything from finding, who's your audience, what kind of videos should you be making for them, what's really working. How do you get discovered on YouTube? We have so many people say, I've tried it, but it just doesn't work for me. And we're really trying to get to the root of that. And typically it's quite easy to spot. And it's usually around titles that people are putting up, or it's around the thumbnails, or it's around the actual content. It's kind of a balance of it all, isn't it, to get that all working?
yeah,
So we're very passionate about the YouTube one, and yeah, we love to see people getting success on YouTube and starting to get in front of an audience. It's always the biggest thing, isn't it? It's, we can create courses and things, but how do you get it in front of people? And you can do ads, or you can actually do it this way around, and get in front of people. So yeah, YouTube Academy, you can access it today, get all that training, work your way through it, and then have a month's access into our group. And it's just $20 a month to keep going in there if you want to stay in after that. 19 it might be, actually. Am I right, Owen?
Yeah.
Thank you. Who just sneezed? Is that Grace?
Yeah.
Bless you, Grace. Finally on here then, and we haven't offered this one before. So I do one-to-one coaching calls, and typically I'm reluctant sometimes to get on calls. I like people to come through our training. I like them to be part of a community. And I do offer personal coaching calls with our customers. So if somebody's setting up equipment, or they're trying to do something with Ecamm or YouTube, and they say, look, I just want some one-to-one time with you, then we've made these calls available. But this is the first time, and it will only be this weekend really, that we are putting this out and making it available to people. If you want access to me one-to-one to do coaching calls, then as you can see on there, there's a set of options that you have, and whichever of those packages you're interested in, and people book, we've done weekly, bi-weekly calls with people, keep them on track, doing some coaching, or if it's just a one-off to get your room set up and things like that, it's there, and the code is there that you can get 50% off on any of those packages. And that's us. That's kind of all what we're doing here. We don't charge for our Kajabi Academy anyway, and you'll hear in a minute about Kajabi. So if you come through our affiliate link and work through Kajabi, then we will help you free of charge anyway. Then we have, and I'm spotting there's a few eyes on. Guys, let us know you're here. It would be great to see who's on and just hear from you. And I'm going to say through here, while we're on, if you're spotting any deals yourselves, or you've been out and bought something new, let us know. And if it's a good deal that you want to share, then yeah, please put that in there. Owen did just say at the start, you can't actually YouTube won't let you put a link in. It'll see it as spam and it will just delete your comment, but you can just tell us what it is that you've found. And we could even just pull up the website here and go and find it for you if it's something to have a look at. So let's just have a look. We've got a few partner deals on here. And the first one is, Ecamm Live is what we're using right now. And for those of you that don't know what Ecamm is, this is the tool that we're using not only for streaming like this and doing a nice presentation. I'm bringing Owen in via Zoom. I'm bringing Owen in from the UK. I'm out here in Cyprus. We can completely customize this. I've got scenes set up so that I just click a button and it just jumps across as you're seeing here. I can use this for recording course videos, recording podcast interviews. Fantastic tool, Ecamm Live. And right now you can get 40% off as a new customer off of either of their annual plans. So if you want the basic plan or you want the Pro, really do recommend Pro, that you can get, if you sign up for an annual plan, you can get 40% off. Hi, Rachel. Good to see you. So yeah, 40% off Ecamm Live. Rachel's just popped that in. Hey, Catherine, great to see you. 10 minutes late, no problem at all, Catherine. I realised, there wasn't a lot of notice on this one. We tried to get everything into one email, and it's maybe caught us out a bit, but that's fine. Rachel, Catherine, let us know, if you're seeing any Black Friday deals as well, or anything that you've been out and bought. That'll be really cool to hear. So yeah, Ecamm Live, you can get, it is today only, I believe. So it is just a Black Friday one. They haven't kind of run it all week like a lot of others do. And new this year, if you are an existing subscriber, you can upgrade to a Pro annual plan and get 25% discount. Now, that's not anything we can do from here. I believe Ecamm will be sending it out to their list. So you need to get onto the Ecamm mailing list, which everyone on Ecamm should already be on. But it's the first time that I've heard of, Owen, that actually they've rewarded existing customers rather than just new ones.
Yeah.
Nice as well. We always get kickback from all of these companies. Why is it always the new customers that get the benefit and the ones that have been with them for a while don't get anything? So that's really nice that that's possible. So hopefully anyone that's watching now or in the future, but it is today, so you do need to get it on that one. Anthony says, from my experience, these products are value packed, value to transform anyone's world for online economies. Thank you. You're very welcome. Hey, Val, late to the party, no problem at all. Happy Black Friday. It feels a bit wrong, really, doesn't it? Happy Black Friday, when we've just been saying Happy Thanksgiving. Like, that's the real thing that you guys in the States, like, I feel bad that I've been saying, like, ooh, Black Friday. Can't wait to get some deals. But yeah, happy Black Friday back to you, Val. So that's Ecamm, 40% off their plans. We've got a link there that Rachel's popped in, and it is all down in the description as well. That's our affiliate link. We appreciate it if you go through that, and you can get that discount. Hey, Paul's on as well. To be on the mailing list. So Paul, that's being sent out then, emailed out today, presumably, to get on that. Paul, pass that back, please. I think it's really nice that I'm sure you know it from Ecamm's side as much as I do. But you do get that kickback from people saying, oh, it's always for new people. So I think this is a really nice touch. So yeah, please pass that back. I think that's a great idea. Now we're going to move on. The last one that we've got of our partners is Kajabi, and Kajabi are stepping it up. It was the start of this month, though, wasn't it, that we did the 50% off? It was November, wasn't it? I think it was the first week of November. They offered 50% off. Yeah. And what works well with this is, if I just change on here, let's have a look on their pricing page. Come on. So you've got a set of different plans that you can work through with Kajabi. And when they brought this out at the start of the month, they decided that you couldn't change plans to keep this 50% off deal. So you don't have to pay annually. You can be paying monthly. And you can get this 50% discount off of everything you're paying. But I reckon, someone could start on here. So, Kajabi, for those that aren't familiar, I'll jump back to the homepage again in a second. But this is our online course platform that does so much more than just host our online course. It's our website, our emails, our community, our new newsletter. Everything that we do in our online business is done through Kajabi. Super powerful. We absolutely love it. We've been on Kajabi for probably 8 years now. And so this is the best deal we've ever seen. We were shouting about it at the start of the month, but it's come back again now for Black Friday for this weekend. It'll be right through till Monday. But I would encourage you, it's only going to cost you $27 to sign up for a month on their Kickstarter plan. And if you like it and you need more products, then you can jump up to their next plan and so on. So it shows you on here, you only get one product. So like one course to play with. As soon as you jump up, then it becomes 3 products and then it becomes 15 products. This is the growth plan that we're on, that most people are on. But that is such a good deal to come from $159 down to $79 a month. What have we been doing with Kajabi recently? Actually, I just kind of touched on it there. One of the things that with the newsletter.
Are you meaning with the newsletter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so Kajabi have just fairly recently released a new type of product, being a newsletter. And so, yeah, we've been trying to implement that a bit as well, to have a bit of a nice roundup.
Yeah. So rather than just an email broadcast, it's something, and I know Rach said this, that you can actually share this quite nicely and just say, hey, come and see our newsletter. We could put it out on social media as well. And it kind of leaves, there's a library there, isn't there? It could be weekly, it could be monthly like we're doing, but it will create a library up there that you can go back to, much like going back to a blog. Can we tag our newsletters and put things in there?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a nice feature that they've added in, and the community is very close to coming. We kind of use Facebook groups and things at the moment, but Kajabi hasn't quite been there for us. But there is a new version coming that we've been promised before the end of the year. So again, great time if you're wanting to look at the community feature. It's good timing for getting in with this as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, some really good deals there. We're scrolling along on the ticker. That could go going a little bit quicker, actually, couldn't it? I'm going to speed that up. There we go. There we go. Right. So what do people think? Tempted by any of these offers? We can. We've also been looking at some gear. You spotted Owen Elgato's website, didn't you?
Yes.
Do you want to walk me through this?
Yeah, I mean, so this is Elgato, which, so first off, they do the stream decks, which are great. We talk about them quite often, and yeah, I mean, we both have one kind of constantly sat on our desk,
Yeah.
and
I
so
don't want to break anything, but this is what we're talking about with the Stream Deck full of buttons. This is what I'm using to be able to click through and change these different windows.
Yeah, and so you can save, I believe it's 25. It could be 20 though. I'm just seeing now that it's covered.
It's not very clever, is it? It's covered over by. Is that just the way I've got the view? That's 20% on this one.
Yeah, 20%. And also there are more deals coming soon. So for example, the Stream Deck XL, when you hover over that, I believe that's coming out on the 1st. Yeah, offer starts on the 1st and ends on the 2nd.
Nice. That's my favorite.
As well with the and then also the pedal, which is a good way for people that are potentially not at a desk and they're stood up, to be able to quite easily have 3 buttons to be able to press.
Yeah. So somebody that was wanting to present standing up, maybe like a fitness instructor or somebody that wanted, like you say, to be away from the desk and further back.
Yeah.
A left, a right, and a center pedal that you can tap and work through there. I was just talking to somebody, one of my customers, a couple of days ago, and he said, "So I can advance my keynote slides with the pedal? And I said, yeah, absolutely. So it might even be that you could still be sat at your desk, but maybe you
Yeah.
just don't want to have your hands pressing buttons, and you could just be tapping a pedal underneath you to go forwards or back.
Yeah.
We've talked as well about Kane, who's a friend of ours, who's an artist, and or maybe you're cooking or something, a craft, and your hands are being used, and you certainly if you were cooking and you got sticky things and you don't want to be messing up your Stream Deck, you could tap a pedal.
Yeah.
Nice. Now there are mics down here as well. We aren't using. I've got no experience with these mics, but again, some good deals on here. Oh, Rachel says 20% off the 15 key Stream Deck, and the teleprompter just been reduced 29%. Yeah, you'd mentioned that, I think, Owen, hadn't you? Was that on here? We haven't got down to the prompter yet. Prompter save up to, that's probably 30% behind there, is it? Is the bundle that you saw?
Yes. Pardon?
The bundle that is 42% off, but this is okay. Yeah, the prompter on that arm is a lot on there, and a light. I'm just spotting in here. Yeah, Val saying that Elgato definitely have a better sale than they normally do. Let's bring this chat up a minute. A good time to buy. I know sometimes, Val, and I think it was Rachel actually who said this, that she was looking at some of these deals on Amazon and like, I'm sure that was the discount that was on there a month ago. And sometimes they can be a bit naughty, can't they? With, oh, this is a Black Friday special, but it isn't actually any different. But there are very genuinely, things like this that are tools that we want to use. And maybe for a lot of people, it's on a wish list. It's a nice to have rather than a need to have. And a great time to pick up that deal. So Rachel, hopefully you managed to get that deal with the Elgato prompter rather than finding out just after buying it. Pedal versus deck, says Rachel. So I would think, Rachel, for what you're doing, sitting at a desk, the Stream Deck would be perfect for you. And although I just said I like the XL one, this 15 key one is excellent. This does most of what people want. But as you can see, I've filled this one up, and I've actually scrolled across 4 pages with different things here. So having that big XL one just means you can, for me, I want to jump between some scenes. I want to do some overlays on other things. So I've got the Stream Deck will also work things like the lights that I've got behind me here. So I can actually change the color of these lights. It doesn't have much impact while the overhead light's on, but so you can do way more. Oh, and you use your Stream Deck for web pages and Spotify and things, don't you, as well?
Yeah. So you could put in things like links. One of the things I use quite often is actually to have our brand colors, kind of the hex code for them. It can just be a bit of a pain to remember them sometimes. And so to just be able to press a button and then it types it in for you it's great.
It's clever. And I know Paul could do a whole session here as well with like links and things that he wants to just be able to put into the chat. He can just press a button and it will type that in for him. And so lots of uses. I definitely think if you've got the desk space and so it fits within your budget, the XL is a really good one to get. Catherine's saying about being a singer as well. Yeah, having a pedal, you're right. So if you want to be away from a desk and not be pressing on here. The only thing I would say, Rachel, with the pedal is that you have just 3 keys. So it is very much Paul said there he uses it for muting and unmuting the mic. It's it would be good if you were going through a presentation and it is just next scene, or cutting between two cameras maybe. I think you would find you were wanting more, really. So I wouldn't encourage the pedal in your scenario. Yep. With the Godox lights. Godox light? The globe, do you mean? The Amaran light? Yeah, we'll have a look at that, Rachel. Pop into the group and I'll come back to you there. Your post is still pending. Oh, yeah, that's another one. We'll talk about that afterwards. Rachel saying her post isn't coming into the group. Right. What have we got? So that's Elgato that we've seen. So yeah, Stream Deck has 20% off the 15 key one, 35% off the pedal. The prompter's down to $199 from $364. When you think as well, it isn't just a teleprompter like we get one that uses an iPad to go with it. So if your alternative is a teleprompter and an iPad, and you're able to do it all in one tool there, it really is. Even at 300, I think we paid 300 to get ours, still felt like a good price. So having that down to 199 at the minute is excellent. I'm sticking a bit there. I hope that's coming through all right. Now, just very quickly, and then I will just run around these prices again. I'm going to sit still and hope that that's not messing up too much on the feed. On Amazon, we'd found some good deals in the UK. The Sony camera, the ZV-10 is down to $499. The Camlink is down to $79 from $99. We found some discounts on the Amaran lights that we use, things like the super clamps and that. So guys that are in Impact, we've put into the group there some deals on that. One thing that I spotted, Owen, that I really loved is the CalDigit. And this is something that we both use. It's a dock. I'm plugged into it right now. Even out here in Cyprus, when we put our equipment together, I wanted to make sure that I could get a CalDigit out here. So if you're a MacBook Pro user and you plug in so that you can have like this, a monitor and a prompter and things, this CalDigit is fantastic, and it's down to £175 at the moment. So do check out the CalDigit, and I think actually on their own website is the deal is on there as well as it is on Amazon. Rachel say, is that the Sony camera 474 today? Wow. When we paid $699 for this camera a couple of years ago, yeah, Catherine, the globe light, the light itself is an Amaran light that we use, and so and I think I've got it linked in here. Actually, I can probably go Amaran. Bear with. Let's see if we can open this up. Nothing
it's
like
the 100X, isn't it?
Yeah. So here you go, Catherine. So this is the Aperture 100X that we use. It's taken me to the UK site at £223. Let's force it to go over to .com. No way. $199. That is very well. It's annoying when it's cheaper. It's so much cheaper in the US than it is when you convert it as well. That is a really good deal on that light. And we're so on the front of it. So instead of a softbox like this, we use a globe on the front, and the one we use is the Godox globe, and it's this little beauty here. Either of those are the same by the looks of them. That says it's a Mark II. Looks identical to me, except you get a little cloth in that one for another tenner. But yeah, so that's the Godox lantern that we put on the front of it then, and it probably, if I click on it, will show you in an image quite how that works. yeah, so that's the idea of it. Is you pop it in like this, and up it goes onto the front of your light. And it really is powerful. I've just been talking to somebody in our impact group today, and they're saying that when they sit looking at their key lights, they can be really bright on them. But, and Owen, you've got the key lights in front of you right now. This globe, there's something really nice about just it being soft. It's easy to sit in front of and look, and it just create a really soft light there. So yeah, that's the one we're using over there. So the cheaper one is okay. Rachel sorted your post. I'm not quite sure what you mean in there, Rachel, about the cheaper one. Are you meaning this? This that looks like exactly
the two globes.
Yeah. And I'm not even sure what that globe would be in the UK anyway. But yeah. And there is a smaller one as well. Yeah, nice. We like as well that Amaran range. You know, there are other things in there. Owen, you'd spotted one of these lights as well. That again, it's going to go to the UK. But these can be really nice strip lights. You know, you can pop these things back. It's not what I'm using here. These are little Philips ones that are out here in this studio in Cyprus. But it's that kind of thing that you could do. You could place them anywhere in the room, and it can just they're RGB lights. It's a shame that this keeps kicking over to, because the sale doesn't seem to be on that one the same, but that's 20% off of them over here. We've got two of these very versatile little lights in the office back home in England. I've got one that sits above me, just behind me, a bit of hair light, and the other one's out here. So yeah, some really good stuff there. Yeah, so Catherine's saying the Godox. Yeah, so you have the main light sitting behind it, and then you light modifiers is what they're called, really. So whether it's a globe or a softbox or whatever else you do, you start with your light, and then you put all the different modifiers on the front of them and use them that way. Right, anything else that we spotted? I will just quickly bring up that cow digit, because that is a little cracker. 175. I can't recommend this thing enough. You know, when people are running out of space and ports and things, you've got all this room. It takes your internet, your display. Yeah, it's a ridiculous price right now. I think I might get one for Rach's computer, actually. Right, what else have we got? OBSpot is reduced as well in the US. The little OBSpot camera. Is that the Taylor that you spotted there, Owen, or the...
The Tiny 2, I'm pretty sure.
So that's this little one here. Again, something we've been talking about in our impact group. We think this is I am so impressed with the quality of that little camera, and set it up right. And we've actually got a video on our YouTube channel showing you how to set this thing up. And it becomes a fantastic little portable setup for you to be able to take on the go with you. So that's well reduced. Well reduced, 15% off. It's a very good price. So that's another one that highlight, really. And I think that's about it, really. There's always good things on here. If you guys spot anything else as well. So can you use that with your M1 MacBook Air? Yeah, absolutely perfect for that, Rachel. Oh, Owen's replied. What's a bit expensive? I'm just having a look on.
I believe that was the cow digit.
Really? Yeah. Well, honestly, we were buying the cow digit when it was $399, and I thought I realised it was expensive at the time when I just had a little dock thing before, a little hub. But yeah, it's a cracking machine, and for me, everything is attached to that now. I've just got one cable into my laptop. I remove it, I come back, and everything just comes to life because it's all plugged in and worked from there. Yeah, I guess it's all relative. For me, I think it's an absolutely cracking price right now at that. Guy is just joining. So Guy says, just joining our existing Pro Ecamm members able to get a discount to renew the membership. Purchased it Black Friday last year. So yes, I believe that is the case. Paul, are you still on? So you do need to be on the email list. We can't do anything with existing customers, but they are rewarding for the first time. And it was up here in the chat.
But I believe if you're already a Pro Ecamm member, I think it's just for people that are upgrading to Pro is the discount.
Already Pro, yeah. Been a member of Ecamm almost 4 years. Awesome. Oh, my screen just... my prompter just packed up and sent everything down here. I'm looking at a black screen now after we've just been talking about it and plugging it. Right, let me just jump back through. I got everything just landed on one screen here. And I now don't know where to move. There it goes. Right, let's bring that over to that screen. And screen sharing disabled. Please check your display. Oh, wow. Right, sorry guys, hang on. Let's see if I can get some life back to it. I know it's not bothering you, but it's bugging me. Right, anyway. Let's pull this back. So what we were just saying then, let's have a quick run back through what we are offering here. So for those that have just joined us, you can see on the ticker at the bottom here, details will be in the email. Thank you, Paul. So let me just quickly run back through again. We've got Impact, which is our Pro Video Academy. This is our main, it used to be Pro Video Academy. This is our main course, helping you get set up and looking like this on camera. We talk about the studio, the background, all the equipment, and we give you an opportunity to work with us. We do Zoom calls every other week and help you to really dial this in and make sure that it all works. So far more than just an online course. You get 3 months access to our group, and then you can carry on past that at just $25 a month for as long as you want. So that's Impact. Details are down below in the description, or previously Rachel's posted links in here. That's one that we've got on this weekend. So 495 isn't just Impact that is down to 495, but we're also giving you in with that virtual video editor course, which is $199 normally. That's how to get up and working with a remote editor of your own, the same way that we do. We've got Final Cut Pro editing course, and we've got a CapCut editing course as well. So normally, so it's $500 worth of extra training there that's being given to you. So $1,500 worth for $495 this weekend. Owen, do you want to shout some of these out? I'm conscious I'm doing all the talking.
Yeah. Yeah, and then next up is Ecamm Live Academy. And this is normally $199. But even so, as you can see on there, the prices or the individual values of the things included in that, usually $199, is there. That's what's strike through. And then we've added on an extra 30% discount on top of that to bring it down to $139.
Nice. And we've never been this low, actually, with these prices. We're slightly under our, we've done down to 20 or 25. It's the first time we've touched into the 30s. So great little offer for you there, Ecamm Live Academy. So those of you that have been using Ecamm, come and join us. Ecamm Live Academy, an online course that you can use straight away. And then twice a year, we run ELA Lives. Paul, Val, moderate with us in there, coach with us in there, and you get a free ticket into that as well. So that is a cracking deal. Okay, and then we've got, so details are down in the description. There's a code to put in. YouTube Academy. Again, you get the same idea, really. You get the online course that you can access straight away. This will help you before you even look at YouTube. This will help you understand or get clear on who your audience are, what kind of deals, what kind of videos you need to be posting to get in front of them. And then we walk through setting up your channel and everything as well. And again, every other week we will get on a call to people in there, and you get a month's access into that YouTube marketers community. And again, you can stay in that one. That's $19 a month. Stay in there for as long as you like. And we just want to see you succeed on YouTube. Then we've put in here, this is the first time we've offered this, and I don't normally take on coaching calls unless people are already customers of ours. So they're already an Impact customer or Ecamm or YouTube customer. But this is the first time we're actually offering this out to people, 50% off coaching calls with me. We can cover what you want, but obviously if it can stay within where my skill set is, so around setting up a studio and things, really using the equipment that we use, and or it might be setting up Ecamm for the first time, getting going on that, wanting some help and strategy with YouTube, Kajabi, we can help you with all of these things. So 50% off those prices there. Again, link is below, and when you go to the cart, you can put a code in and it will take those prices down in half. And then the last couple, we've got Ecamm, which is the tool that we're using right now. It's what we've just been talking about in the chat. And you can get 40% off as a new customer off of your first year's plan. So really good deal there. Highly recommend Ecamm if you're on a Mac for doing stuff like this, helping, and all of what we're doing here, we can do inside of a Zoom meeting as well, doing amazing presentations or recording videos, recording your podcasts. It's such a powerful tool. And then finally, this is Kajabi, which is the tool that we use to host our online course and our website, our new newsletter, as Owen mentioned earlier, our emails, everything that we do to run an online business goes through our Kajabi account. So they again have an incredible deal that 50% off whatever plan you choose, and then you can upgrade as you get in. So what we were just mentioning earlier, for those that have joined us, is you can start off on one of their lower plans just to get yourself started. There isn't a trial, you're straight in, but you can absolutely, on their monthly prices here, you could get started for like $34 a month with one product. As you get into it, you can upgrade. This is growth. This is where most of us are. And if you paid monthly, you're getting $99 a month. If you want to really get the deal, then you get an extra 20% off for doing it annually, and it comes out the equivalent of $79 a month billed annually. So there we go. Some really good deals there. Yeah, that is a cracking deal, isn't it? 40% off. Just ordered Ecamm Live. Awesome. Just ordered the cup and pillow. Nice. Val says great price for the Academy. Thank you. Yes, it is looking really good. Some great offers and deals there. So I think, Owen, we probably wrap this up.
Yeah.
If folk, still, if you watch this or you decide you've spotted some deals, why don't you let us know in the comments and come back round? And what I haven't said actually is that we're streaming this at the minute to YouTube channels, because we do have a new YouTube channel called Online Courses Made Easy, and I did pop the link somewhere, and I can't get to it now because my monitor's all gone the wrong way. I've put it in the description. That's right. I knew I'd put it somewhere. I've put it in the description of this video. So you can go to youtube.com/@ Online Courses Made Easy. If that's something, we don't want you to subscribe if it isn't anything you're interested in. That's not going to help us. But if you are interested in online courses, Kajabi in particular, we've put a lot of content, or we're starting to put a lot of content up. We've recorded it. It is slowly being posted. We've done some reviews, Owen. Where have we been so far?
So far we've covered Kajabi, and then putting it up against Teachable and Thinkific.
Yeah, those ones aren't up yet, are they? They're in the process of being edited and uploaded. And we've done a complete walkthrough. We've done like one of our academies, but we've put it up there onto our YouTube channel. So please check that out if YouTube, if online courses are interesting for you. And yeah, we're going to see how that one goes. So thank you, Owen. Have a
thank you.
End of the week for you. Go and have a nice weekend. Look at Owen showing off with his Christmas tree back there. He's all festive.
Yeah.
Well done. Mine doesn't have any lights on it, I'm afraid, but maybe next time.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone for joining us, and great to see you. And we'll catch up either in our communities, or we'll see you back here. We're going to do this every month, a roundup for the month, the different areas that we specialize in. So do look out for it. Subscribe, hit the bell, and then you'll get notified when we schedule in next month's call as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. USA live stream. I don't know. This is the. I don't know who's behind that. I can't sort of call out the name like I would. But thank you for being on. Yeah. Ecamm Live fam. That's right. We have a RC. Good to see you. Yeah. Thank you for joining. Right. So we'll wrap up there. Don't have an outro. Didn't have an intro. But we're just going to end this up and say thank you to everyone. Enjoy your shopping, and we'll catch up soon. All the best. See you guys. See you, Aaron.
Yeah.